Moving abroad sounds scary, exciting at the same time.
I know.
Maybe it's your first time, maybe you want to move abroad but you're scared and you just don't know what to expect. But don't worry, because you're watching a video of an expert who has moved abroad at least 8 times.
Dade County to Mr. Worldwide, all around the world. And now,
Bruh.
And keep in mind, I'm only 24, I'm literally an infant. So moving abroad is more than just changing your home, changing the environments, finding new friends, maybe learning a new language. It's about shaping yourself and your identity without you knowing it. I have just realized recently, like literally yesterday,
Just realizing stuff.
God damn, like,
I know that the reason of the way I am today, like the way I'm shaped, is because of me moving abroad. I just know that I would not be the way I am today because of my experience of moving abroad. The point of this video is for me to motivate you to do it.
do it!
I always tell, especially if you're young.
Especially if you're young.
And remember, you will only grow and learn when you will get out of your comfort zone. Wow, I'm like a freaking
Life coach.
Without further ado, let's just get right into the video, and I hope that by the end of the video, I will somehow motivate you to move abroad. So first, I want to begin with the special one because I think that a lot of people
Are scared about this fact.
but you will realize who your true friends are, and that is gonna make you to appreciate friendships overall way harder. A lot of people that move out have these really high expectations of imagining that they will be capable of, keeping in touch with everyone and everyone's lives and whatever. I don't want to like demotivate you and say like that's not gonna happen.
I actually kept in touch with a lot of my friends.
But I want you to know that it's really important to keep in touch with your friends and to initiate the call. Like, don't expect your friends to initiate the call or text when you don't put the effort, If you will put the effort and they won't,
Then that's gonna be a problem.
What was the reason?
but if you will start putting effort, they will just notice that like, I have to call her because
Because she called me last week,
honestly, plan your calls. Like, that's what I do with my friends. We'd be like, okay, like we're gonna call every Sunday at this and this time. It becomes a habit or routine of you guys calling. So if you're about to move abroad, don't have any expectations. Make time for your friends and don't think that, they don't care if they don't call you enough, because everyone has their life and it's normal. So the second one I think is my favorite. You will develop a really, really big empathy for people and you will become more open-minded. So what do I mean by that? I can just give you an example from my life. I'm more an extrovert. I'm not scared to put myself out there, right?
I am disgusted.
And I moved to Sweden and I didn't know that like Scandinavian people are more closed down. They're not as like, inviting. I don't know what's the word, but like, if you're going somewhere on the bus, they will just be in their own little space. They would like never be bothered to like speak to you, and they would just like sit as far from you as possible. And I remember being like,
The fuck? Like,
that's so weird, like that. Like, okay, that's just like so rude. But then like within time, I started to understand like, hey, this is their culture and it's okay. Like, we're all different. And I just became more empathetic towards people. And like, honestly, within time, I became like them. Like, I would literally sit in the bus and I would just like I would like not let anyone sit next to me because that was just disgusting. So third, you will feel homesick and you will feel like an outsider sometimes. I swear, like, I've had these feelings so many times, especially when you go to a country that doesn't speak the language that you know. I would always just miss my country. I would miss the food. I would just miss feeling like I belong in a way, It's really hard to feel home in your non-home country. Of course, like if you meet your future husband and boyfriend, it will just start become like a home to you because the person next to you is basically like home to you. But this fact, why I think it's a good thing that you will start feeling homesick, because you will start appreciating when you have more. I literally came back to Lithuania and I still don't know why, but it just shows that this is my home and there's nothing better than your home. To know your language, you will just be appreciative of things more, honestly. So this one is also something like a trait that I got from traveling, and I always put it on my like CV, you know, is that it would be really easy for you to adapt. Because imagine like if you're so scared to move out of your country because it's your comfort zone, you move out, you experience things, and probably they will be like, you know, a positive experience. You'd be like, hey, actually like coming out of your comfort zone is not that scary. And that will make you just adapt to new situations way faster. You won't be scared to, you know, to introduce yourself more, and like, so that will just make you adapt to just like any situations in life so much more faster. Changing a job for you is gonna be like a fucking team shit, you know? And last but not least, you will build a really good network with people. Honestly, like it was so hard for me to pick stuff that I want to put in this video. There's just way too many, but right now I have so many acquaintances and friends all over the world, and it's amazing because whenever I travel, it's just so nice to catch up with them. You have a place to stay over if you need to. And you know, those different cultural backgrounds of people will help you build yourself and your new identity, because you will experience cultural perspectives of those people. Like as an example, I was saying with Swedish people, like it's insane how much and how cool it is to understand them, and you know, just like overall think differently. And your network is gonna expand no matter what, honestly. And it's just so cool. And I don't know, like honestly, I feel like all of my friends are so international, and like I'm so happy about the fact. And that's just a bonus for you, honey, honestly. Like, but yeah, that was it for this video. I really hope that this video somehow inspired you to go abroad and to experience the life abroad, because you know, it might give you so many new opportunities, but also to just build and improve your own self, which I think is one of the biggest blessings that you can discover when traveling abroad. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next week. Love you, bye.